Today I'm going to be making a two-part tutorial telling you basic Windows single user things that I have learned. And the first part of this video will be the simpler about files and moving files and copying and just doing different stuff like with the recycle bin and everything. And then the second part of the video I will explain a little bit more of the command prompt and a little bit of the networking and different things. So let's get started. Okay, first thing, very simple, very basic. I'm going to teach you how to create a new folder on your desktop. So if you have your desktop up, if you right click, go down here and click new, and click folder, you'll see that you have a new folder. And if you want to, you can type whatever you want to. You can call it test or aha. But that's something, that's something very simple and very useful if you want to create a folder. Also, you can put stuff inside this folder. So, for example, say I want to open this up, okay, and say I just want to pick something. Let's just say I'm going to use my downloads over here. So if you click on your downloads and you drag it over, you see how it moved off the desktop? Now it's inside this folder. So if I close this out and I double click on this, now I have my downloads in here. Say you want to take your downloads off and you want to move them back to the desktop. The easiest way that I prefer doing it is I just click on it and drag it back over, and then you have that taken out. I mean, that's pretty simple, pretty basic. Another really cool say is you want to put your cooking recipes back in here. So you right click and you want to name it cooking recipes. All you have to do is right click on the folder and go down and click rename and just put cooking. Now you can take all your recipes from you might have in your Word document or whatever, and you can put in here. So let's show you something on the Word document. Say you open up Microsoft Word, and let's just say have a bunch of stuff in it, and you want to add it to this folder. All you have to do is go to the file, save as, a Word document. Then what I like to do is I like to go to my desktop, and you'll see the desktop is right over here. You'll see that it has the cooking folder. I double click on that and I hit down here and hit save. And let me minimize that. You will notice that now it shows I have something in there. So when I then double click on that, and then you see there is your contents. Okay. Alright, it's pretty simple, pretty basic, pretty stuff. I mean, let's also talk about moving. Say you have two folders. So remember again, go back to new folder. So this was called test. So say you want to not get rid of this folder, but you want to move all the contents within this folder. So what I recommend doing is going in here and picking what you want. I like to do like a Control-C, which is Control-C means copy. Now I'll copy this, and I'll double click and open this up, and I'll do a Control-V, which is paste, and I'll paste it here. And the reason I do it like this instead of just dragging it over is because I want to make sure that I have what I want in this folder, and I don't want to go ahead and delete anything without, double checking myself. So once it's in there, you can go back to your cooking, click on it, and then hit delete on your keyboard, and it'll ask you if you want to take it to your recycle bin. Alright, well now that I've showed you how to create a folder, rename a folder, move stuff in the folder, I'm going to teach you pretty much how to get rid of the folder by itself. There's two simple ways you can do this. You can, one, right click on it, and click delete and hit yes, and it'll put it in your recycle bin. Or you can do what I like to do, just take the whole thing, drag it over, put it in your recycle bin. Now your recycle bin, which many people do know, but if you don't know, that's where it stores all the stuff that you know, you deleted. It's kind of like a trash can. So if you look in here, both right there is both them two folders that I created. Now, say you accidentally put this in here and you didn't mean to, and you want to put it back on the desktop. One of the cool things about the recycle bin is it has restore all items. So what you can do is you can click on that and then click that. If you notice, it took it out of the recycle bin and put it on the desktop. It's kind of like a safety feature, kind of like a double check about your folders and stuff. But if you don't want it no more, just put it over here, then just double click on your, don't double click, I'm sorry, just click on your empty recycle bin. It'll ask you if you want to permanently delete it, and it's gone. Something else that it might be kind of useful, like say you have a bunch of stuff on your computer. Teach you something simple to help free up your computer a little. If you go to My Computer and right click on your properties of your C drive, and you actually can do what I call a disk cleanup. That's something, and I like to do all the files and stuff. And what this will do is it will clean up your computer. Okay, now that it's just got done, now you can see what everything it's checked. You can uncheck stuff and then hit OK. And then it says yes. And then it will clean everything up. And once that's done, your computer should run a little bit faster and everything. So let's get out of this. And now we're back here. Okay, once you did that, one other thing I just want to show you I forgot to mention was this. Remember when we created our folders and everything? Say you have a text document in here. I didn't explain one thing. Say it has text on it, like, hey, this is really neat, I hope everyone likes it. Say you need to change that or you want to get rid of it. Another quick tip is you can right click and then click rename down here, and you can call it whatever you'd like. So I right click, rename, that's just something else. Or you can just, when you're done with the text and you don't need it no more, like schoolwork or something from the past, just slide it over and you'll see it and drop it in the recycle bin. Okay, well this sums up part one of my little basics, Windows single user overall of just basic file things. On part two, I will be discussing how to learn how to find your own IP address and find other internet IP addresses. I will teach you things about the command prompt and how they work, and also I will be teaching you some of the forensic tools that you can use on your computer to help you find out information. So thank you very much for watching part one, and bye bye.